At the University of Oslo is a professor of energy politics, Francesco Sassi. Great to see you, Francesco. So what about the Strait of Hormuz? This is absolutely bizarre. How is Donald Trump saying that it's fully open and under American control when hardly any ships are passing through it?
Thanks for having me today. So ambiguity is an instrument in international politics, and this administration and this U.S. president are very interested in using ambiguity, strategic ambiguity, from the U.S. side to project their power in the Strait of Hormuz, not just on Iran, but also in the negotiations that are happening between Iran and Oman. We have seen Washington threatening Oman to be bombed in the case they are agreeing on another regime to let the Strait of Hormuz fall into the control of Iran. We are seeing many things happening at the same time, and this fog of war, the strategic ambiguity that the U.S. is using is also pushing somehow the energy markets to look at the other way, not at the market fundamentals, not at the supply and demand volumes, but in other ways. So the politicalization of this war and the energy markets, instead of looking at the fundamentals that are pushing up day by day oil and natural gas prices worldwide.
Francesco, what about these Gulf exporters who are trying to find alternative routes, whether those are through land-based pipelines or different waterways? Because the added complication over the past few weeks has also been the Yemeni, the Houthis, and their attempt to block the Bab al-Mandeb Strait. So there are two waterways now that are being disrupted, shall we say, at the very least.
Yeah, and possibly a third one, because the Suez Canal remains within the range of the drones and missiles that the Houthis have. And just a few weeks ago, we heard about the drone strike in the Damietta LNG, in the Damietta port at an LNG infrastructure and LNG carrier. So on the Mediterranean coast of Egypt, so way beyond the Suez Canal. We are seeing many countries proposing alternative pipeline projects, whether this is for oil or natural gas. This will take years. And more than years, it will take billions to build. So it will need financial commitments by institutions. And at the same time, it will need political stability in a region that is not stable and in a region that is seeing an increasing rate of hybrid attacks. And this is really concerning for any of these plans to find alternatives to the Strait of Hormuz. The easiest way would be to find a political settlement with Iran. And so in one way support a new regime for the Strait of Hormuz, but on the other way, they know, these Gulf states know that once Iran is projecting its sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz and is legitimated by the same acceptance of this new regime by the Gulf states, it is very unlikely that Tehran will leave the Strait of Hormuz to the free flow of energy as it was before. So this, yeah, again, we are in a situation with multiple strategic ambiguities, but one thing is certain: Iran will try to leverage its control, its current control over the Strait of Hormuz, not just for weeks, months, but it is likely that this will change the configuration and the security architecture of the Middle East.
Grazie mille, Francesco. Thank you so much, Francesco Sassi.
Thank you.